Hello, YouTube. You know what this means? You got it. It's another Golden Age unboxing. Stay tuned. Okay, YouTube. I have a package here that I received. This is a book that I won off of eBay. It is a Golden Age book, and I want to let everyone know that this Golden Age book is like none that I ever purchased before. So this is not a Golden Age book in relation to any of the Fawcett publications. It is not a Batman Golden Age comic. And as you know, typically the books that I do buy are Batman and Fawcett. So the reason why I bought this book is because, number one, I thought the cover was awesome. It is a World War II cover, and it does have a lot of action. I did spend for this book a lot more than a half a tank of gas. In fact, I spent probably maybe triple the amount of a full tank of gas. So I'll let you know how much I spent after I reveal the book. Now, what we got here is someone who likes to wrap books in newspaper, which I am fine. So let me put it here and I'll flip it in a second. It looks like it was packed pretty good. And the book that I bought and won is Action Comics. This is Action Comics number, I believe it's 66. And I paid for this book $202.50. And that's usually a lot more than I spend on books. But when I saw this action-packed cover from November 1943 and the condition that it was in, I knew I had to have it. And the reason why I wanted it is because I've been really digging Action Comics and Superman Golden Age comics lately. And I have to give credit to Alex the Comic Hoarder, if you're watching, a little shout out, because over the last year or so, correct me if my time frame is off, you've been showing some nice Superman Golden Age books. So, what do we got here? The book we have is a perfect book for conservation. Look at that action. This is a World War II military, I guess, message sender, or someone who is just rushing off of the front or to the front with a package for military leaders. And then there's Superman paving the way. Now this, to me, is a great eye catcher. It's a beautiful book, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. And more so, I'm very happy to use this book as my next conservation project that I am going to send in to CGC. So once I'm done with Mike Night Tiger's book and I finish James Gallegos' book that was formerly mine that I had for quite some time, I'm going to work on this book. And this book has a split cover. There's tape on the spine. It's going to need deacidification. I am going to leaf cast the cover, and I'm going to really pay particular attention to try to do this book as best as I can based on all that I have learned so far in doing these things. So Action Comics from November 1943. I hope everyone stood on their couch after they saw what book I bought, because I never buy Superman books. In fact, I don't have any Golden Age Superman books. But when I saw this book, I knew I had to have it. And I won it for $202.50. If you like books and you're hunting for them, and if you want to win the bids, and I shouldn't give this information, but I'm an open book. When you're bidding on books, never put solid numbers. When I say solid numbers, what do I mean? $100, $105, $110. No. If you want the book, always put cents in the bid for eBay auctions, because I won this book on a 50-cent overture of what the previous bidder bidded on the book. And I was waiting for the last few seconds, and then I put in an obscure number. First, you have to find out what is the top that you want to spend. I always go over a little bit in the heat of the auction, but I knew I was going to spend around $200 for this book. I spoke to Mike from Night Tiger Comics, and he said he feels it was worth around $200. I agreed. And I put $202.50, and that 50 cents got me the book. So that's a tip from Jerry the Jitterbug if you want to be successful in winning books. Okay, YouTube, stay tuned. We're going to have fun with this book. Take care.